What's up, guys? Philip here, and I am back in the garage to take y'all along with me for a few sessions that I have done here recently, starting with last week's first pressing session of the week. And for my main movement of that session, I went ahead and did a close grip bench press, so just working up, trying to shoot for 315 for 2, 295 moved well. 315 for 2 has eluded me here this past month. I've missed it a couple of times, so let's see how that goes. Got one rep and second rep, and we locked it out. Very, very happy with that. It's been eluding me, so that is a post-op PR and the finger guns to celebrate. Now after that, I went ahead and did 285 for 5. Close grip paused with my feet down, and then 275 for 5 close grip paused with my feet up Larson style. So really enjoy doing Larson presses every once in a while. I don't feel like I'm that much weaker on them, and it just really helps me focus on the actual pressing. So after that, I just did some dips, and moving on to this past Friday, I did some squats. It was a late night squat session, and I am very, very much so working on my squat right now. I'm taking a deep dive into it, really critically examining it, what I can do better on it, and I've noticed a few things right off the bat. Number one, I've moved the bar up slightly so that it is actually sitting on my delts firmly. Because it was floating to a degree before. So moved that up. I'm really working on pinching my shoulder blades together and down and setting that kind of rack, that shoulder rack position, if you will, on those rear delts. And keeping back tightness, it's something that I am very bad about not doing, especially out of the concentric or out of the hole. When initiating that drive, keeping that back tightness and not letting it fold me. So really working on that, pushing against the bar with my back on the initiating the concentric. Also working on my feet pressure. I've noticed that I squat off of my heels quite a bit. I guess it's because I'm posterior chain dominant. And that is what feels most comfortable, or at least what I think I need to do instinctively. So working on that and actually establishing that tripod among the 3 points of contact for each foot, as well as, again, maintaining that pressure or that tension in my back, not letting it do that to me, what you just saw. I lost my balance there, and really finding my balance, finding that straight line. So been doing 4 triples. This is actually the 4th triple of the night for me. And it went okay, but I probably will repeat this day. I'll repeat 410 for another 4 triples and just continue to work on that, guys. I'm really studying it. Of the big 3, my squat is the lift that I feel like I'm least technically proficient in. So it's a little exciting to see what I will be able to do as I improve that technique. After that, I went ahead and did what I consider to be my happy place workout, which is pressing heavy weights. So this was actually yesterday, this past Sunday, and I went ahead and dusted off the football bar. So 30-pound bar, remember that is 280, flew, and 300 next. I wanted to work up to a top single, see what I could touch. So 300 moved very, very well. And so I went ahead and jumped up to the most I've ever had on this bar, period, which was 320. So pressing flew off the chest. My lockout is honestly my weakest point. I guess it's just those long arms. Because my triceps are not, weak. They're pretty strong. But that last half of the movement's definitely toughest for me. I definitely think that's also because I really trained partials and didn't completely lock out reps before I tore my pec. So that off the chest strength is definitely there. The lockout isn't, but after that, I went ahead and did 280 for 5 paused. You just saw that. And then 260 for 5 paused because that set of 280 was a little bit we'll call it irresponsible, but as far as 320 on that football bar, that is an all-time PR. Never pressed that. Maybe could have in the past, but I've never actually done it. So it was a huge milestone. Now, today was actually, or this day was actually kind of a makeup day. So I did one push, one pull, and one shoulder exercise. And so my pull was an inverted row. And I wanted to see how I could add weight. So I went ahead and put a resistance band around me. You see that is with 45 pounds right there. A resistance band around me and slid plates under that resistance band, and it worked very, very well. I would highly recommend doing this if you are trying to figure out how you can add weight and you don't have a resistance, a weight vest. This worked incredibly well. So here I am with a 45-pound plate and a 25-pound plate. You just saw that set, and that was for, I think it was like 9, but adding 70 extra pounds is pretty good for me, guys. I'm like 250, so I was definitely happy with that. After those, I did one more body weight set of 20 on those inverted rows, and then I moved on to this upright row with 72 pounds. It's a 10 kg curl bar. And I did 4 sets of 20, just trying to keep the volume high. I don't feel like there's any reason to absolutely like push your limits and like do super heavy like weights on these types of exercises. So keep the weight relatively light and keep the reps high. And then was kind of feeling myself after that, feeling pretty succulent, and some might even call me a little primal. So I decided to take this picture and share it. But hope you guys liked this one. Hope you enjoyed this video. Drop a comment down in the comment section below. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all as always, and I will catch you guys on the next one.